So he says to his brother's son Lot, who was with him, I need you to stop doing this. You're giving me a bad name. You're stealing from the local inhabitants, and pretty soon the local inhabitants are going to come to me. They're going to start complaining, and they're going to start saying, "Hey, why are you stealing from us?" So stop it right now. And there were some pretty serious quarrels going on between Avram, Sarah, and Lot, and all the herdsmen and the whole thing. And again, this is referenced in the book of Yashar, Genesis 13, 5 through 13. Now Lot, who was moving about with Avram, also had flocks and herds and tents, but the land could not support them while they stayed together, for their possessions were so great that they were not able to stay together, and quarreling arose between the men of Lot, the herdsmen of Lot, and Avram's herdsmen. The Canaanites and the Perizzites were also living in the land at the time. Verse 8. So Avram had said to Lot, verse 8, let's not have any more quarreling between you and me, or between your herdsmen and mine. We're brothers. Is not the whole land before you? Let's part company, and if you go to the left, I'll go to the right. If you go to the right, I'll go to the left. So we have a situation that's trying to become amicable, and they're trying to arrive at a diplomatic solution to solve the problem and get Lot and his herdsmen out of there before Abraham ends up with a real bad name. And there's actually an important spiritual lesson for all of us just in that story alone. Watch what you do. Watch what you say. Be careful how you live your life as a believer and a supporter and teacher of the Torah of all Israel. Don't give us a black eye, ladies and gentlemen. Don't give us a black eye as a community, as a nation of believers, of Ephraimites, of those who believe in Mashiach. Stop giving us a black eye in the rest of the world. You're doing that. We're doing it. All of us are guilty of it by arguing and fighting with one another and making a public display of quarreling amongst ourselves in the eyes of the world. And if we don't stop it, we're going to make matters worse for us. So we pick up with Genesis chapter